Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're gonna make a little quick video. I'm already halfway there, but I'll tell you what I did. Painting a VVT valve cover. So let me just turn the music down a little bit. Okay, so the car is a 99 with a 2001 engine, which is a VVT, as you can tell by the VVT solenoid right there. Okay, so today's project with the quarantine and all that nonsense, I decided to paint the valve cover wrinkle red, like my old engine. It turned out quite nice. This one's a little scuffed up, but as you can tell, it looks pretty cool. On this one, however, I'm going to be doing a little bit better job, actually a lot better. This one I was, an amateur learning. I didn't tape off under the bolts and stuff. You see like the paint collected and whatnot. So on this one, what I'm doing is where all the valve cover bolts are, you put a piece of tape down, press down real hard, and then you use I'm using this old hospital knife, and just trace around. Make it really nice and neat. So after you're done painting, because when the oil cap is on, for example here, you don't need this surface here to be painted. You want the seal to be tight. You don't want any issues. Not like you're really gonna have any, but the problem is when you're unscrewing and screwing it on over and over again, some of the paint might flake and drop into your inside the engine, basically. So you don't want little paint flecks and chips and whatever mixing with your oil and with all the moving parts. It's not safe. It's not healthy for the motor. But basically what I did, this valve cover had a little bit of a valve cover leak here. What I did is I took it down to the laundry and I used a wire brush, and actually what worked excellent is one of these green pads. I used a degreaser, I soaked it, I left it for 2 minutes, and then I ran the water, rinsed it off, and then I started scrubbing. So a lot of the gunk and stuff, as you can see, it's shiny, it's pretty smooth. And then I took 600 grit sandpaper, and under the water, I basically wet sanded it. I was actually gonna use a sanding disc and whatnot, but it's just a big mess. It's dust everywhere and stuff, and I don't wanna mess up my garage too much. So I decided to wet sand it, and it's fine. The surface is prepped, ready for paint. And now I'm just basically using the scalpel, and I'm gonna trace all these parts. Here's the VVT solenoid. I'm gonna trace that out. So it's all that like shiny aluminum, so you have a proper surface to make the solenoid onto, so there's no leaks, no weird bumps or anything. Where the valve cover bolts are right here, I'm just gonna cut around it, nice and neat. You can use like a little X-Acto knife, a razor blade, take your time. Here's one of the sensors that's at the back of the valve cover. I forget what that one's for, cam angle sensor most likely. So yeah, just take your time, guys. Prep is important, and I'm gonna be going with a wrinkle finish yet again. Here's the actual VVT solenoid. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sand that down a little bit, polish it up, including this whole pipe to the back. That's the oil feed line at the back of the engine. I'm just gonna clean these parts up real nice. As you see, they're like ugly and a little bit of rust here, and you just want everything to look good once it's put together, right? So I also cleaned the inside of the valve cover, and I actually took the baffles off. I'll show you guys. So these guys right here where these gold screws are, I took off 1 baffle, 2, and 3. The reason I took that off is actually for the EGR valve right here. It's like this little rubber grommet. Oh, it's right there on the ground. I wanted to remove that, and I actually wanted to remove these covers on the inside so I could easily stick a screwdriver in and pull that out. I was able to salvage it. Yours might rip, so you might need to get a valve cover kit or one of those grommets. And I was actually able to salvage it, but when I took these baffle covers off, I noticed that there was like some gunk and stuff built up, so I decided to also give it a thorough cleaning. I also used that green Scotch pad that you have over there, and I used that purple Castrol Clean. You can buy it at Walmart or most auto parts stores and whatnot. It's a purple bottle. I don't have it here, I left it in the laundry room, but purple bottle. It's a spray bottle similar to that one. And I just sprayed everything down, and I used the green Scotch pad. Under warm water, honestly, all the years of built up oil and grime and residue comes off like a dream. So yeah, guys, good luck on your valve cover. And yeah, ask me any questions if you have any. All right, see you guys.